with my, I must admit I got a gutter. Johnny with the grab it, let the go. Now I make him sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother's soul. Cross to my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. First game of this trip here for the Blazers. They're hoping to start it off with the W.
And when these... two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
Now here's Henderson. Kunis. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Here's Kessler. Pass to Dick. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Henderson with it. He's picked up by Dick. Here's Murray Boyles. Gets the three-point. Pointer to fall.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Harper. Kessler with it. It's deflected. Pass to Dick. Shoots over Henderson. Dick can't get it to go.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tighter.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Harper. Back to Dick. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Outside Williams. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. And here's Portland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. The coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Pass to Sharp. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
On the wing, Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Murray Boyle. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Yankunis. They set the pick. Pass to Murray Boyle. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here are the Jazz now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Dick on the wing. That ball, high speed that time from Harper. Dick's got his second bucket of the night.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
And that one's good by Henderson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jazz trail by 5. Harper with the ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Henderson. Shoots over Harper, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. 1:06 left in the first quarter. And here's Henderson. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
There's Henderson showing off his vision, creating out of that two-man situation.
Pass to Kessler. Dick with it. Back to Kessler. The kick out to Harper. And Utah turns it over again.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his first foul. And the first time out of the game called for Utah.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz Breaker Net crew. Give a big hand for your Jazz team.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Bamba. Lets it go with the 3. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4.
The Trailblazers, 14.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Sarr. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Sarr. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Smith, no luck. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Collier. Back to Ivey. Now Bamba. And the Jazz call time here. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collier. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Smith. Sarr with it. Ivey defending. Releases. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Utah trailing here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Bamba. Outside Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Now Sarr. He has 6. Fires the 3. And Bamba pulls it down. Right side Porter. And stolen by Sarr. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Sarr with it. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Ivy. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Ayton. Sarr with it. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Drills it from outside.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. They double him with Sarr. Here's Bailey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland leading. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson. DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Bailey. And down in the low post, it goes.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Right side, Harper. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bailey. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Drops in the tray.
Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, Williams. Takes a three. Here's Dick. Beyond the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Diggs got 8 points.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking the page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Jazz call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all thinking sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, here's Sharp. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Utah with the ball. Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Utah. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Pass to Bailey. Back to Williams. Here's Bailey from 17 feet out. Now, here's Sharp. Here's John Kunis. Connects from three-point range.
And some signaling here that Shaedon Sharpe continues to get better with his decision-making.
The shot by Williams, no good.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. And Sharpe is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Pass to Harper. It's tipped. And the Jazz call time here. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharpe took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Bailey. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Looking to end the run. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Kessler, no good. Portland leading by 10. Sharpe. And another 3 for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Bailey. And it's Portland with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And now Portland on the break. Here's Murray Boyle. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Portland.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
Pass to Bailey. Driving in. Nice ball movement by Utah. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Trailblazers leading by 17. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And here's Sharpe. He's got 14. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Well, the slash there from Sharpe, so difficult to stop.
Pass to Kessler. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Line for 2.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Jazz have shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
At the line for the Jazz, Williams.
That one is no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jazz foul. Harper. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Blazers substitution.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Ayton missed screen. Driving the lane. And that one is good. 8 points for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Smith for 3. Sinks the triple. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Fast break, here we go. And Harper slams it in.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Here he goes. And he converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Bailey. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trailblazers leading by 20. All sorts of time. Here's Giannis. Six to shoot. Off target from three-point range. To the middle. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Trailblazers ball.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
For 3, and it's Ayton with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Giannis. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Harper from the arc. Another miss by Utah. Portland leading by 20. Here's Sarr. Here's Murray Boyle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And stolen by Sarr. From deep three-point land. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Out to Henderson. That three off the mark. Jazz trailed by 20. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
It's Dick on the wing. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Sharp. Utah with the rebound. Outside Williams. And he lays it straight in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Sarr. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Here's Bailey. And stolen by Sarr. Good D by Williams. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Sarr. Portland no good that time either. Jazz trailed by 21. Here's Williams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
You know, the team struggling to come back, he really wanted all of those free throws.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scoot Henderson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
To end the run, the Jazz with another miss. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here's Harper from the arc. Kept alive. Kessler. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now Dick goes back up. Harper, no good. And so Portland